Catholic bishops across Michigan have a message for undocumented immigrants. We will help you.
They offered their support through a letter to migrants who might be fearful during the Trump administration's crackdown on undocumented immigrants. Terry Camp joining us now. Terry, not everyone was happy with the letter or the church's criticism of the enforcement.
No, Vice President J.D. Vance, who is Catholic, said in an interview that he believes the Catholic Church's stance on this issue is more about the federal money the church receives to help resettle illegal immigrants. Saginaw Diocese Bishop Robert Gruss disagrees that this is more about what would Jesus do.
I mean, many are scared. Obviously, with the new president, he's proclaiming he's going to deport everybody. And so that, I mean, obviously that stirs up a lot of fear in the hearts of people.
This letter, signed by the state's 10 Roman Catholic bishops, was written to migrants, saying the church's support for them is rooted in their faith. Saginaw Bishop Robert Gruss signed the letter.
They have an inherent dignity created in God's image and likeness, as we all do. And so no matter where they're from or how they came into the country, they're children of God.
And while he knows of no instance where an undocumented immigrant has asked for help or shelter at any Saginaw Diocese church or school, he says this is what should happen if such a request was made.
We'd take care of them. I mean, we would ask the parishes, I think, would, because we're really the face of Jesus.
The church is calling for immigration reform, which would offer pathways to full citizenship for immigrants living and working for many years within this state and the country.
The church is not saying, you know, the borders should be open. We're not saying that at all.
The Catholic Church's leadership has been critical of the new administration's crackdown on undocumented immigrants, which drew the ire of the new vice president. The church does receive federal funding to help resettle illegal immigrants, and J.D. Vance wonders if the church is looking more at its bottom line.
I'm sorry that the vice president had to put out a statement about that because it's not true. But we're not in this for money. We're in this for the mission. We're called to this by Jesus.
And the Trump administration has a new policy that allows immigration authorities to enter schools, healthcare facilities, and places of worship to conduct arrests.